So you have all these individual creators trying to basically become media companies. And where do you think this goes? You know, you mentioned unbundling and bundling, but what does this lead to? What is the future for me, Dave? Tell me. Tell me, what is my future? 2025, where's Danny Miranda?
So I think the future goes a few ways. There's always a power law aspect. We're going to see some some creators, maybe it's you, Danny, just blow up and become huge, become household names, become their own mega brands, and they could either do that on their own, they could do that as kind of a spin-off brand that they have. There's going to be whoever the next Oprah is going to come out of this creator class. It's probably not going to come out of local access TV the way that Oprah did, uh, and that's just the way the world and media works now. So that's going to be fascinating to see how that all plays out. But I think the other exciting part of this potential is you don't need to be that huge to have a solid income, to have a platform, to make an impact as a creator. That's what all these tools and all this distribution has enabled. Is you can have a very focused, very niche audience. You can have your 1,000 true fans or even your 100 true fans, and if you're serving them well and you're committed to what you're doing, then that can be enough to provide a livelihood for you and for you to sustain an audience and sustain a way of life. So that's I think there's going to be so many more niche creators out there doing their thing. Eventually, someone may come along and say, "Hey, what if we put all these niche creators together and bundle them all up?" And it kind of makes me think of the YouTube MCN movement, which didn't exactly pan out that well, uh, or never really lived up to the promise. So I'm curious to see what happens, when the bundling does start to come into effect. Um, but yeah, I think it's there's gonna be there's gonna be opportunities on both ends, which makes it very exciting. And then you'll see people who leverage their creator independence to kind of take a more mainstream approach. So, someone like a Sarah Cooper who goes from going viral on Twitter and Instagram to having her own Netflix show and being more in the kind of mainstream entertainment world.